Hey, what's up guys? Today I want to share a quick tip with you on what to do when you have a situation like this. This is a big GMC pickup truck. Now, on this truck, I'm basically painting the whole side, the hood, the fender, and the door on the other side. But you see how big this truck is? It takes up a lot of space, right? So when I'm painting a truck like this and I have a hood to paint on it, I remove the hood. Now this is where my tip comes in. The reason I remove the hood is because this truck is so big. It sits up very, very high. And for me to try to reach over across the hood and then go to the other side and try to reach from the other side across to the middle of the hood, I'm taking a chance in possibly touching this fender. Now, I can technically stand on something. Give me a second. You can stand on the bucket like this. When you're standing on the bucket, you have to try to balance yourself with something like the windshield while you hold the gun in the other hand, spraying, or you're spraying on the hood, and you still take a chance in touching the fender while you're doing it. You still have to try to balance yourself while standing on the bucket, and you gotta kind of hold on to the windshield or something to try to balance yourself while you're trying to reach across. This is why taking the hood off is just the best option in this case, if you're willing to do it and you can do it, because that way you eliminate taking the chance of possibly falling over, maybe hitting the fender, or your clothes or your lab coat rubbing up against the fender. That's why it's better to take the hood off. Now in some other occasions, if you don't want to take the hood off, you could deflate the tire. Sometimes I'll take the stem out, deflate it, and if I deflate both tires, the truck will come down a good amount, and then it'll give me a little bit more access to reach across the hood. But still, this is a really big truck. The hood is very wide. It will still be hard for me to reach across the hood in this case because of how big and wide this hood is and how high this truck sits. Okay, so here's my hood. I got it on a regular stand. It's nice and low. And it's gonna be way more easier for me to paint it like this. I'm gonna be able to reach across it without no issues. See, in this situation right here, I don't have to worry about my clothes or anything rubbing up against the fenders because it's off the car. So I can just reach over comfortably, spray the hood, making sure I'm doing a nice job and I'm applying my paint the way it's supposed to be, and evenly applying my paint and evenly applying my clear. Sometimes when you're trying to paint a big car like this and a big hood and it's on the car, you might miss some areas in the middle. You can get stripes, you can get blotchiness because it's so high, it's difficult to paint it and you can't really see what you're doing that well because of how high it is. In this situation, it eliminates that problem because it's a lot easier to reach across the hood and it's in a nice low situation so that you can reach across it and see what you're doing.
Well guys, that's it. Check it out. It looks really good. And this simple step will make your life so much easier. You could avoid a lot of problems by taking the hood off. You're gonna have to take a little bit more time to do it, but this will save you a lot of headache in case you're trying to reach over the fenders when you're painting a big truck, like a big pickup truck, and you have the possibility of possibly tripping over or your clothes touching the fenders. Like this, you avoid all those headaches. Well guys, that's it for me for today. I hope these tips were helpful. If they were, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I post a new video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace, bye.